Joining us now are Kristina, Ira, and Shira. And no, they are not a female band, but they have banded together. They are nurse practitioners that started their own company called Illumi Rx. Yay! Welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you.
Good. So you help people with their health all day long, but now also their beauty, right?
Correct.
So internal wellness and external wellness. So Kristina, what was the impetus of this? How did you get together with Ira and Shira?
We've been talking about it for a while at work. We work together. That we wanted to do this. We wanted to kind of move over into the aesthetic and wellness. So we decided to take a course like a couple years ago, and we loved it. And so we were like, how can we make this happen and come to life? And so that's kind of what we've been working on, to figure out. Yeah.
I like the model. I like what you're offering. So you're offering IV hydration. Obviously, you know a lot about IVs, I guess, right? So when you're doing it well, right? So IV hydration, Botox, but also weight loss, a little bit of all three of those things combined. Shira, when you were deciding to become a nurse practitioner, right, what was your reason behind going into the field?
So I worked as a registered nurse for 12 years.
Okay.
And I wanted more autonomy, to be able to take care of my own patients. And as a nurse practitioner, we can do that. So now we have our own clientele, and it's amazing to have that responsibility of caring personally for people.
It's a beautiful story. And one of the things I like, Ira, is that you make house calls.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
That's so wonderful. So you're bringing this information, these wellness treatments, into someone's home directly.
Correct.
Okay. How does that set up? How do you onboard somebody into working with you?
So we basically we're getting contacted by the client, and it could be off hours as well, which is amazing. So it's all this personalized aesthetic and wellness services in the comfort of your home.
Now, do you collaborate as a team? Do you decide like what things you want to do for the clientele? You have like team meetings and things like that? Because that's how I envision it being.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
We do communicate a lot.
Okay.
I feel like, Ira does more of like the IV hydration. She's very knowledgeable in that. She keeps up with like the latest and greatest and what people need. I've done a lot of fillers, so if people want more of like lip fillers and cheek fillers and stuff like that, they'll kind of refer them to me. And we all do, of course, like the Botox. So yeah, we communicate a lot. Yeah.
How do you know how much to like dose, I guess, right? When is it the conversation appropriate when you say, okay, I think your lips are a little too full, or they look nice this way? How do you delicately consult with them on like what is the right amount for them?
Yeah,
is it just a feeling, Shira? Like, how do you know?
So I would say to them, as a medical professional and
Okay.
being in this profession, my suggestion would be this.
Okay.
I think this is, enough, but we're there to make them happy. So, if that's what they like, then that's the most important thing.
Okay, so it's a collaboration
Yeah.
between you as the practitioners and them as the client.
Yeah.
What is one of the most successful outcomes you've seen, Ira? Like, do you remember like a success story of something that brought somebody a lot of joy?
Oh yeah. Actually, with the weight loss management, we use tirzepatide, and it really, really helped out one of my client. Her goal was at least 20 pounds, but then she was able to lose like 25 pounds, and it gave her joy from inside and satisfaction because of her knees. All of this, it helped out her knees, her back, and the weight loss was really amazing for her.
A lot of times people are talking, I see a lot of ads on television for cortisol poisoning. Maybe it's not on TV, maybe it's in my phone, right? It's like, you've got cortisol poisoning, you've got this, you've got that, you've got this, you've got that. Are you able to kind of talk to people about like what the cause of their weight issue is, and that's why this might be a good program for them, the consultation portion?
Yeah, like definitely, you want to, stress, of course, is like a big thing, which rises your cortisol levels. So like enough sleep, your stressful environment, ways to reduce your stress, strategies that you can do to help with everyday stress. And also, diet, nutrition, exercise are also important things that need to go along with the weight loss medications.
Okay.
So we can meet with them and make sure that that's happening too, and that they have the support that they need.
Where Botox, I think, is also helpful for someone like my age is that when you do a lot of weight loss, you tend to also lose in your face, right? So like I have these little angry 11s and I also have these little lines here too. And not too bad for 60, not too
No.
bad right now.
No.
But I did notice that a lot of times, sometimes after weight loss, somebody might want a little bit of something to kind of help rejuvenate and flush out what seems swollen right now.
Yeah, and I'm sure people have seen, because you know a lot of talk about the muscle wasting with the weight loss medications. So we actually work with a pharmacy specifically to include B12 and glycine in our compound, which helps prevent this muscle wasting, obviously with lifestyle modifications as well. So we do take all those things into consideration as well.
Yeah, B12 is important, isn't it? Yeah, and also sunshine. There's a lot of vitamins and nutrients that we're all supposed to be doing a little bit better with. I thank you for joining us. And also, like once a month, you also have a location that if somebody wanted to book, if they didn't want you to come to them, you could go, they can come to you.
I do a pop-up 1 to 2 times a month. I do a pop-up. It's 53rd and 3rd. It's at Mati Salon. And I'll always post that on our website as well, when I'm going to be there. And it helps. That way people have a location to come to too sometimes. It's easier for them, and it's Midtown, so it's a great location.
I'm glad that you were all like in the same shift at the hospital and you're able to meet one another and like, instead of just like talking about nonsense, created something like great, so congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
Really, really
Thank
nice
you.
to meet all of you. There you go. What a wonderful concept of them coming together. I'm Donna Drake, and I have been visiting with Kristina and Ira and Shira. Be well.